See how the internet handles this one. What's going on, everybody? This is Fight Guys. This is episode 11. I'm joined by Mr. J Blues and Mr. Daniel Schnur coming in from the side. Cheers, sir. We're doing this one outside. We're currently just watching PFL, enjoying ourselves, just having a drink, having a smoke, and relaxing. And you know, what better of a time to go live when it happens to line up with PFL, and we get to end up watching PFL and
obviously the major event of Clarissa Shields' debut tonight, but also obviously we're going to run through. There's not too much news going on, so we'll mostly just kind of be talking about the Bellator tomorrow and the UFC on Saturday. But and then of course, if anybody has any questions in the chat, but also great card going here on so far in the PFL. We've been watching the whole thing, and we've had a few big upsets so far. Good performances. Aubin Mercier getting the underdog win in the last fight, and a couple other great performances. Anyone in particular you want to throw out there? The other ones none really stick out, but there was.
What's going on, Blue? Hope you're doing good, brother.
Oh, how's it going, man?
I'm just doing this one from outside, man. And Lieutenant Dan is currently with me, and then I think Myron just left. Hope you're doing good, though, man. Hope you're doing good. Myron. But Olivier Aubercier, just absolutely in that last fight, he showed a lot of heart. I mean, currently right now
we're seeing some heart from Martinez here, though. But a little bit in the second round. Oh, headbutt. Oh no, that was the end of the round. It kind of did the clipped heads a little bit, though. I was just baked.
Yeah, so hope everyone's doing good. This is kind of just impromptu. Just kind of, we weren't here last week. Kind of ended up sleeping through it. This is kind of the busiest time for me, and it's right about to be over. It's right about to be right into kind of about to be clear and stuff like that, and it's about to be perfect. Sorry, I didn't go live last time. Is it not working?
No, I don't know. Wait, Myron, I don't know. What are you talking about, Myron? What are you speaking in relation to there?
Holy shit! Just like 6 mosquitoes around me. Oh my god.
No, but if anybody's looking for some good fights, the rest of this PFL card, especially in the lead up to the debut of Clarissa Shields, we got some great fights in the lightweight division as they do. They tend to do all the they focus on one weight class or 2 weight classes,
and then kind of carry that
in the one card, kind of especially in that kind of more conventional sport layout with like the regular season playoff format, getting all those kind of points on the board on the same night, and we're getting all these things like pre-fight. Oh, if this guy gets a finish, then he'll secure a spot in the playoffs. Yada yada yada. All these kind of these variables and things they can throw into, which I personally like, and obviously when they have their distinct format like this. But
look at the FPR rating for Martinez last round. He's getting the 52.
That last round. He landed a bunch of strikes on the hands and feet.
Martinez, let's go.
But he's getting beat in the grappling handedly right now. But Marcin is fading a little bit. You can see that. But yeah, look at the strikes. That was a nice lead knee by Martinez.
Can you blast this? Oh yeah.
At an almost 4-1 underdog, I think Surgeon had him at a 4-1 underdog on his site. It was a
that's better. Now I can see the strength.
When you're saying
for anyone, sorry.
So I was gonna say when you're telling us we can get a guy who's 8-0, albeit lost a close split or won a close split decision in his PFL debut in the last fight. Oh, and rips another beautiful shot to the body, then a leg kick. Yeah, this guy's undefeated. If you're telling me he's almost 4-0 against, Schultz good, but what happened in his first fight this season, he got upset by Marcin Held, who we just saw not look fantastic against Aubin Mercier. So, but we're seeing a lot of heart and a lot of talent out of this young kid from Paraguay here, though. 8-0, looking amazing. Spinning heel kick goes around to the back, and then he gives up the takedown from Schultz. Damn it. That's not good.
I'm gonna quagmire
It was a good start to the round, though. It was a good start to the round for him.
I hear what you're saying, Myron.
You're all Bacola, eh? What's going on with Myron?
I'm reading that comment. And raising hell. No, we can't yell. We're not yelling that much right now, just because it is a little bit more. It is a little bit crazy, but trust me, like we'll definitely speak. I have the mic turned up though, so tell me if the volume is low on the mic. Let me know, because if I turn it more towards me, then you can. lean a little bit more into the mic or whatever.
Yeah, it's ever anybody, obviously, Martin. If we're ever in any audio issues, just let us know.
Yeah, just let me know if it's too light. I can turn the mic up a little bit. I've got it kind of plugged in, but at a weird angle. I hear you, though.
But yeah, we got Schultz on the back of Martinez. He's probably looking to ride out the rest of this round and get the decision victory here. And it was turns out to be a very close fight. But Martinez, if he can break the grip here, but he gets dragged right back down.
Such a hopeful.
He's got that energy. He's going for the neck to get back up.
Rufa. Appreciate it. We will this weekend, though, Myron.
Fights the single leg and right back down. Oh my God.
Jay, how are you doing? Have you caught these fights on yet? Have you found
Yeah, I'm watching them, man. Third round, Schulte Martinez.
What do you think of this one so far, Jay?
I mean, Schulte just controlling him with his grappling, bro. I mean,
he just has the clear advantage. Like Martinez, definitely the better striker, but when you have that grappling advantage, and every time you get your hands on a guy, you can just drag him down. It's like
it's pretty big, man.
What are you gonna do?
It's pretty big.
But Martinez,
boom, right back down to the mat.
He's got enough time that he can still, because Schultz not doing anything with this grappling. He's controlling him, but if Martinez can finish the rest of this round impressively, it's tough to do when you got a guy with his hands clasped around you. But
well, look at Martinez, consistently rolling, looking for a leg, looking to try and get up. I mean, there's only so much he can do from these spots. I love how they always give us the numbers. 7 takedowns. I mean, that's pretty good numbers.
He's just chaining everything. You're up and you're
mat return.
He gets to the fence though. Fence grab.
Grabbing the fence.
Referee doesn't care. Knee to the body. We need to break this. We need to finish this last minute here. He can still win this round. But it's probably a little bit too late. But kind of as we near the end of this fight, we'll kind of start kicking off into some. I guess we'll start with the UFC. I think as far as the news. Actually, before we get into the UFC, I think one of the main things as far as news-wise that we can start talking about is Uberim. Another chapter begins for Alistar Uberim.
Please fucking just God no. Just please stop it. Stop it, man. For the love of Christ.
You don't
For the
like
love
this.
of sports. For the love of sports, please stop it, Anderson.
You're opposed to this.
Anderson. See how that's where we're fucking
he says Anderson.
Goddamn Chavez and Anderson. Anderson and Uberim. Uberim, please, bro.
That's
not
completely different.
This ain't the K1 Grand Prix. This ain't Badr Hari. This is Foxville. Okay?
It's like full circle though. It's like full circle though.
What's full circle? Him getting starched at 42?
Glory's like the new Pride.
No, it's not, bro. They're going to book him against Rika Verhoeven, and he's going to
in the MMA
kick his legs up from under him, bro. I don't want to see it.
But like, you know what I mean, though? As far as like what I'm saying, though, like
they're not just going to give him a scrub, dude. They're going to give him somebody like Rika Verhoeven. If they give Bigfoot Silva Rika Verhoeven, they're going to give Uberim Rico, bro.
Bro, if they give him Rico,
they're gonna give him tough fights. But he was just in the cage with some of the toughest guys and
getting his brains beat in.
No, you disrespect the man.
The Volkov fight, that was not a fight.
That was not a good look. But before that, he was on a win streak.
I missed that fight, so it's actually a mental blockade in my head.
You didn't miss much, bro.
I didn't watch it live. Remember, is that one of the ones I passed out for or no?
Might have been.
Those are only but dreams now.
Look at the stats.
It's like it never happened.
Look at the stats.
It's like it never happened now. At one point, it looked like it might have been a regular appearance. 9 takedowns in total now for
82 of 109 strikes versus 64 of 80. Come on.
There's no way, man.
You never know. You never know till you know. You weren't even paying attention.
I don't care, man. I don't think it's possible. I think there's no
Jay,
way.
as far as yeah, but like, okay, I was just gonna say, I think it is kind of better for him, probably, at this stage. Like, I don't think he's gonna be some long, prolonged thing in Glory. Probably have a couple more events, probably some big super fights, something interesting. Especially as a guy who still obviously has the will to compete. Like, at the end of the day, we're not the guy. We're not in his skin, so we don't know how he feels. And obviously, if he feels ready to fight, and it's not one of those guys where you're like, oh, just please stop. You can tell he clearly has like Overeem's still a pretty sharp guy. Like, I'm not saying that like he hasn't sustained massive head trauma in his time, but like he's taken pretty well considering how long he's been around the sport and been around combat sports. But like as far as like his clarity and how he can talk, and
I don't know if I
His
want to
coherence?
be. I don't know if I want to start setting records and pushing limits though with guys and being like,
No, I agree, but I'm just saying it's not like he's not one of those guys that's pushing it.
How he's been left on the grill a little.
How old is he? How old is Overeem?
What's up?
He's
How old is
41.
Overeem?
He's 41.
Yeah, man, he could hang it up. I'm sure he's got the money. Like, I don't think it's money related. Like,
He's addicted, bro. He's been in it so long, man. And like he never got to be that Ubering cat after he came to the UFC, so he's like chasing
Yeah,
becoming that again.
they don't. He could get back on some steroids.
I love it.
Oh, you talking about juicy? Okay, I'm in.
I just thought about that. They're not
If he
testing
gets
his
fully-
ass in glory. They're not
Bro,
testing his ass.
if he goes in there
They
Godzilla
probably, as
Ubering
soon
with
as
the
he
traps,
landed, they said they gave him a big tray full of EPO and TRT
Yeah,
and
it's
fucking a side of horse meat, and they
horse
said,
meat.
"Welcome."
Some sauerkraut too.
you gotta be an evil son of a bitch to eat a
Uber-
horse, man. That's
Bro,
such a
he
beautiful
eats
animal.
horse.
You gonna devour that
He eats
shit?
him,
What an
man. You know he eats him, bro.
asshole!
You know he eats them, bro. You know he does.
Yeah, but what about they all died at some point?
Yeah, but it's such a majestic fucking. You gonna
It's
murk that
actually a
in?
thing.
I'm just
from
kidding.
the
It was
culture.
it was
I
a
know,
stupid it was a
it's a thing.
stupid statement, but like at the end of the day, we're not gonna get into all like livestock and like the difference. But yeah, it's, just beef, horse beef,
Horse
cow
beef, cow
Big,
beef.
big
I love
eat.
beef.
That's number 12. And
At around 6, another meal.
One of my
About
favorite videos of
7.
all time.
Maybe a snack, maybe a protein shake. 8, another meal. Like it's just the whole. It's the best.
Tough one for
Fucking
Martinez.
awesome,
Martinez
bro.
is looking. That's a very. This guy has a very fluid-looking hands. I think he's got some. He's got a good future in the. Look, he's got the Canadian flag all signed up there. Who signed on that? I love that shit.
Actually, that's
Paraguay?
defamation of the flag, bro. You don't write on the flag.
You can fuck.
You know that, bro. You know
Shut
that, bro.
up, bro.
You don't write on the flag. It's defamation of the flag.
That's not a fucking. Relax,
That's not a
bro.
thing.
When you're wearing a flag like that.
No, I know. It's
relax.
probably from his family or something too.
It's probably his team.
Oh, you're right.
Because he's mostly repping the team.
Wow, Randy, Kenny. Wow.
Come on, please.
No way, bro. They're wrong every time.
But it's all about strikes, PFL.
Randy, Kenny Florian is just getting off of a season of judging BattleBots. Don't forget that. Don't forget that, bro.
that
Come
happened.
on, Kenny and Randy.
That happened for a year at least.
It's probably split. It's taking a while. Come on,
BattleBots,
come on,
bro.
Martinez.
Look,
So let's not.
Look, guys, I've had a career in combat sports, so I know when a good fight's happening.
It's definitely
This is
split.
going down
Oh,
right here in the battle battery.
Marcin held wins. That was
No,
definitely a split.
no.
That was
You mean
definitely a
Natan
split.
Schultz? Natan
Sorry,
Schultz.
yeah.
Schulte.
Schultz,
Salute.
I think.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Is it Schultz?
I don't know.
I think it's just Schultz.
It's not
Schul-
Schultz.
Schulte.
No way.
Schultz.
Schulte.
Why do you pronounce?
Schulte. I think it's Schulte. Is there an Schulte?
I don't know.
I'm liking the ref cam, and it just look kind of wonky, bro. Like he,
Well, you know why? It's because he's
Can't
got
get a
his.
better-
I think this ref got it sideways on his head.
Did you apply that
seen it?
correctly?
The ref
bro?
started it one night, and the glasses were like this.
Yeah, they're all wonky. He looks like me when I wake up in the morning when I
Oh,
wore my
bro.
glasses to bed.
Laugh my ass off. Well, another one bites the dust.
Tyler Diamond Tom.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Fucked. Just fucked. Just a fucked night, Jay. The fights have actually been really good, man.
Yeah, that's PFL.
Considering
though. PFL is
that,
just
too,
a graveyard
bro.
as far as bets. It's tough
Some
to
of the
bet
fights, some of the guys have definitely. We've seen a couple of scrubs.
especially when
though,
you
for
think
sure.
about it, these guys like have to make a 2-month turnaround and kind of shit like that, and kind of like
I
forcing
keep
them like
you kind of forget
probably
about
all
that.
the bunch of these guys probably have injuries. They have no choice.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put down a parlay right now. What am I doing?
And we had fucking Pettis obviously with illness dropping out. Would have been nice to have him look on the card as well, but still a fucking great card regardless. But yeah, another one of those packed weeks where we have PFL tonight. We have early in the AM, not super early in the AM, Eastern Standard Time, but like I think actually it might start probably around like 8:30, 9:30 is the 1FC. Has around 4 or 5 fights. Nobody too notable from what I really saw. And then there's we have Bellator on Friday night, and then obviously the massive UFC event on pay-per-view event on Saturday. Do you want to get into the Bellator right now, or you want to start with the UFC?
I'm gambling. It's a disgusting thing, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, of course. We're obviously still trying to get some money here on the PFL. We got some great people still fighting. We got
I'm
Clay
betting
Collard.
against Clay Collard. I'm betting against Clay Collard.
You did say that all week that you were kind of considering that.
I don't know, man. Interesting. I know I'm kind of in the darkness, and I can kind of
Just pull
hop
the,
out.
pull the Bellator just real quick so we can.
The card, yeah, no
yeah,
problem.
just real quick get through that. Because there is definitely some great fights.
Bellator 260. Yeah, you go ahead, Dan.
They got some of their top stock though fight tonight or on tomorrow night.
You want to run it down?
Well, sure. Let's just start from the bottom.
Yeah.
See if there's anybody. Keep going. Yeah, obviously. Start. I guess Nick Newell. Obviously.
There you go.
They're always looking to get him out, get a good performance. I don't really know Bobby King too well, or where he's fought previously,
Number
but
2 lightweight out of Utah.
usually they're not throwing Nick Newell anybody too great.
It's going to be kind of interesting to see what we get out of him. I don't know, man. It's a guy died in 3. He hasn't lost in a while. It's going to be interesting. There's always some interesting fights on the Bellator card. On Bellator 260, obviously being one of their titled events, they don't get much better than that. They got Taiwan Claxton then taking on Justin Gonzalez, Kyle Crutchmer, who's we all know to be a stud. I mean, he's one of those guys who's very dynamic, and he's fighting a guy in Levin Cheliki, and he's 9-0. So they're gonna absolutely have a brawl. I don't remember the last time I saw Levin.
Guy from Georgia.
Is this his debut?
Guy from Georgia.
It is his debut.
I'm betting on him.
It is his debut.
I'll bet on a guy from Georgia any day of the week.
9-0.
You're telling me he's 9-0 from Georgia?
Taking on Mark Lemminger, who's 11-3. They got Aaron Pico. They always love Aaron Pico being one of the poster boys for Bellator currently. Clarissa's showing she's got all the belts there, eh? She's got the gold medal there. Everything is there.
Kind of
Jay,
dope.
There's everything
it's
is there,
just
Jay.
like, you lay all those things out, and then you realize I'm here fighting somebody tonight that's like what is she 3-6, 3-0? It's just like I'm not fucking losing tonight. Like I'm not. She'll probably knock her out.
And then of course we get to see our boy Paul Semtex Daly take on Jason Jackson in the co-main event, and then Douglas Lima.
You saw Jason Jackson.
Yaroslav Amosov
make weight a second time though.
Amosov, sorry.
Did you see that? It's at
I did see it.
175 too.
Yeah.
And
then
that'll be
obviously
interesting. And Semtex off that last absolute banger against. Sorry, pull it up just to remind me quickly. What was his name again? Former UFC fighter. In that absolute crazy first round, that was near the anniversary of one of the craziest rounds of all time that he had with Nick Diaz.
It was Sab Hamasi, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it was.
Sab Hamasi. That was a crazy fight that he ended up finishing the second round.
Oh my God, that fight was crackers. I think we were all there watching it. Great fight. I mean.
And then the main event is.
Main event doesn't get much better than it gets when you got belts versus belts. I mean, that's how you make a beautiful kind of thing. You know, you got the 25-0 undefeated Yaroslav Amosov, the welterweight champion in Bellator currently, taking on Douglas Lima, the middleweight worldwide champion. We all know he's one of the guys that loves to challenge himself, loves to try and move up and down, and can pull off the upset whenever possible and whenever he needs to. So, I mean, it's going to be kind of one of these interesting fights that we get to
it's just crazy.
sit back and watch, you know?
I didn't know those at welterweight.
Yeah, and the fight is at welterweight, too.
That's crazy.
Exactly. He's an upper.
He made that weight? What the fuck? Douglas Lima is one of the craziest motherfuckers of all time. Just fought Gegard Mousasi for the fucking
185 for the middleweight.
So yeah, he doesn't have a belt right now though. He's coming to he's
coming to regain.
No,
He's
coming
to regain.
No, sorry, it's the lightweight coming up to the. No, he has the welterweight title. And Amosov has the lightweight, right?
Amosov has the welterweight title.
No.
Lima has the middleweight. That's what it says.
No.
Oh wait, maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong.
Mousasi has the middleweight title.
Wait, I'm just super baked. I just looked at that completely wrong.
Musasi's a middleweight champion.
No, you know what I just
Douglas
saw?
Lima's welterweight.
I saw these 2 belts, and I was like, what the? I was like, they each have a belt. Why the fuck did I think that? That's what normally that means, no?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just.
That's what confused me. I was like, what?
I was kind of confused too.
And then it had the 2 weights, and I was like, wow, okay, whatever. I hyped that
pull up
fight up.
Amosov.
I hyped that fight up crazy.
Pull up
though.
Amosov real quick.
That fight's technically what I'm calling a dual weight class fight. I go, that's how you make a headliner.
Definitely not. Definitely not. No, but yeah, obviously 25-0.
I saw you've seen him fight.
Yeah, man. I know Amosov, but I'm saying you're the one throwing out that he's the fucking champion. He's good, but
he's very good.
I don't think on the level of a guy like Douglas Lima.
The last time they fought they were actually fought on the same card. Me and you watched it together, and I actually said to you, what are the odds? Or I think me and you talked about it. I don't know if I said it to you. Me and you definitely proposed it. What are the odds this guy could fight Lima at the end of the day? And we said for sure.
Yeah,
he was absolutely. Like, he's definitely real good, man.
Yeah, it was obviously in that Musasi versus Lima fight. It was kind of just like the massive size advantage for Musasi and just being able to control Lima throughout that fight. That kind of
absolutely
was the whole story of that. Obviously, Lima's still one of the most elite strikers and probably one of the most lethal guys in mixed martial arts in general. So he's up there pound for pound, one of the best guys on the planet. So I just don't think that. I think that will be gone on Sunday morning. Tear the fucking roof.
I love it. No, that was in there from earlier. He wants me screaming like I normally do. I'm like, man, I'm not going nuts. We're just relaxing, chilling. Might even have another bowl.
But no, that's going to be a great event. I don't think they're there, obviously, as always. It's not overly advertised. You don't really hear too much about it, but as always, it'll probably be a pretty, like, as far as what Bellator's pumped out this year, obviously, I think both me and the surgeon could say, I could speak for both of us, say some great events. Like,
yeah, I don't
better than years past, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't really get disappointed with any of the Bellator cards now. Like, sure, there's certain ones, like, maybe I don't like, I'll be honest, maybe like that last, actually, no, because was that card even good? I'm trying to think about
the last one was Cyborg?
Yeah.
Well, Cyborg had an awesome performance.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty decent fight, but
I don't know if we were hitting the bets.
No, but that doesn't even matter.
The last couple weeks, but
no, there was the one card where I obviously like splashed right before I won like $90 right the night before UFC, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy because I was like, man, that gives me all that money to bet on UFC tomorrow.
But yeah, I guess we can just pop over to the UFC then. I guess if we've cleared up everything on Bellator, unless anybody has any questions, but that should be a great event. And obviously, like, it's one of those weeks where you just get from Thursday through Saturday just a bunch of events. Oh, there's another Invicta event.
Tournament starts.
Tournament?
Yeah, you didn't know about this.
Yeah, the new atomweight division. Yeah. There's gonna be nobody that we've ever even heard of. They're not talking about this.
I'm just looking at it.
There's nobody who will be an atomweight division. We don't know any.
Wait till the UFC absorbs them.
What? How many pounds is atomweight?
105.
Yeah.
Damn.
Must be.
I want to say 105.
It's getting down there, man.
Yeah. I want to say it's 105.
It's getting pretty thin.
I think they're all just super short. You know what I mean, Jay? Like they're all. Like,
no, I'm saying like once you go under 115, it's hard to give a fuck. Like even D's, like I don't watch those little guys, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah.
Like to me, there's got to be consequence, man. And like,
I could be like Mark though and just be watching them.
I'm sure they're great. I'm not taking anything away from them. I have to have consequences to my fighter. Like the rest of like punches for days, like. After a while, it doesn't mean anything, man. I need to see somebody get hurt, stunned, something buzzed.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure. Wait, what? What? They got a 17-minute break. Are you kidding me? Classic PFL. Beautiful.
Okay, well, yeah,
beautiful. This is beautiful.
This is the time that we'll run through.
They knew I was going live. They're like, yo, Serge, how can we help you? How can we help you guys out? Yo, we'll just throw a 17-minute break up. You guys talk about the UFC for 17 minutes.
Well, they only have the 4 fights left, though, right? Or is it even 3?
No, it's 4.
Yeah, 4. Four
two,
great fights,
three,
though.
4 fights. That's still pretty good. This is gonna run later than I thought.
Yeah, we might not go even tell you.
No, we're not. No. We might not even do the Shields fight. We'll see.
But yeah, as far as going into the UFC,
It's only been 25 minutes though. Really, it's just because it's gotten so dark. It's really just gotten pitch in the last 25 minutes. Kind of like a ghost though in the night, you know, Jay. I can kind of just sit back and just.
I like it. It's the outside party feel, man.
It is.
Like, it's the fucking podcast on the back porch.
Oh, I know. We're gonna, and hopefully, I think this Saturday is gonna be.
Need
a
you a little
wild
tiki
one, too,
torch,
as
bro.
well.
I thought you say Shermanator's making an appearance.
No, yeah, Shermanator is making an appearance. Who knows if he'll dip his face on screen. Ben Sherman, the Twitch moderator, as he's well known. He runs the Twitch kingdom. That is the MMA bet surgeon.
Was Sherm the other homie that was on at one time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like
I forgot his name.
Was no, my buddy that
Oh,
was
you
on
mean
the one
Jelly?
time.
Jelly.
Jelly
Yeah.
was on. And then
I think Sherm was on like once. I think early. He's like he popped on one time, didn't he?
I think he's popped. Oh yeah, he's popped on. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I was getting into this absolutely stacked UFC card that
it's
we got
fucking
on
bangers.
Saturday.
It's like, I could probably pick this card out right now.
All right, start her off from the bottom then.
Okay, we got starting off. We got a heavyweight banger. We got someone call a sleeper now after his last performance, actually looking quite good and kind of shutting me up after pretty much
Me as well.
talking.
But
But it was Gian Vellante.
exactly.
Let's
Yeah,
not
it's all
let's not really fucking
No,
stack
but
too much.
we were like, I think you.
I had Gian. Yeah, big.
No,
heavy.
we were both very like what.
Well,
Like,
Gian Vellante
what is
came
Jake
in and-
Collier even doing right now?
Yeah, but
like,
Gian Vellante came in worse shape than he did in his prior fight, which was that one where he fucking gassed to fucking Maurice Green.
Like Gian Vellante is absolutely like not an impressive win, but like for a guy like Jake Collier, we were absolutely giving like pretty much no credit to. Like, wasn't really that bad of like it's that kind of one of those things that kind of just happens, especially a guy like Gian Vellante. I don't remember being fucking too heavy on him, but yeah, it should be an interesting heavyweight fight to start tonight. But I'm definitely taking I'll probably take Philippe.
I'm gonna take Philippe. I think that even with I think that my bias shows a little bit. Not my bias. I don't really think Jake Collier is true UFC talent. I think Carlos Philippe's pretty good. I think that his last fight that he had against Justin Taffa, the one where he got that split decision win, where he won me all that money, that was crazy because obviously it was very, very close, tight wire fight. But even still, he's put on a couple good little fights and
like when losing to like Spivak, who like obviously like in your first
wants to
UFC
wrestle.
fight, he's a tough out, especially Spivak's able to grind out a lot of tough guys in that heavyweight division. So yeah, I don't think that Collier will be able to dominate him in that portion of the fight. I think that it'll probably mostly be on the hands and feet, and Philippe has shown that ability on the hands to kind of.
I can't remember if in the Gian Vellante fight there was any takedowns.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think that,
I don't.
It's not like Spivak's a very high level wrestler. I like Collier could definitely try and mix it up and try and take it there, but I don't know. He doesn't have that kind of caliber of wrestling or grappling. But yeah, he could definitely take it there. But I think that hopefully Philippe is worked on that part of the game. But I think it's a heavyweight fight. And
the thing I hate too is Jake Collier keeps coming in and looking better every time too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like how long
he's
is that
doing
since
this
his
thing
last
where
fight,
he's doing this thing where he used to look good, started to look like shit. Now he's coming back and he's starting to look good, trying to look better at heavyweight. And I'm like, oh fuck, I appreciate it, buddy. I know you got it in you.
How long ago was that last fight?
End of 2020. What fight card was that?
It was like a week before the Figueiredo one, wasn't it?
Hermanson Vittori. So I didn't even do that. I didn't do that on here. You're right. It was.
I was gonna say that was one of the.
I did it on Myron's.
I was gonna say I think you were there for that. Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to
which
Blue.
we were both on Vittori for that one. We were all over Vittori and Hermanson, were we?
I was on Hermanson.
We were.
I was.
I thought we were both on Vittori.
No, I picked Hermanson.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
No.
I have it written down in that little booklet because that's when I used to write the fights down. That's
Probably
when I used to write all my bets down. I still kind of do now, but
Wow. Yeah.
I usually type them.
Okay, my mistake then.
No, I fucking lost that night. I was an idiot. Yeah,
But
that was me
no,
being
yeah,
an
good
idiot.
start to the night. Obviously, when we get a heavyweight fight to start the night, hopefully we'll be all over the under 1.5 and 2.5 on always, and hopefully it'll line up. It won't be probably something. It's the last week we've had these crazy fights that have kind of all been odds are massively leaning towards the decision, in like the last couple of weeks where we've had crazy numbers on the unders. But the last couple weeks it hasn't hit.
I hope Carlos Felipe just goes right at Collier, hits him with the same kind of shot.
But he is a guy that takes his time too. He's not a very high-paced guy. Felipe.
What?
Like, he's not going to come at you with pace, and like he's not necessarily.
No, yeah, he just goes.
No, but he's not going to come. He'll like stand there and kind of like try and test you out. He's not going to just like throw everything at you and try and just take him out with a barrage, right?
He should though.
He should, but like
he won't.
It's also a dangerous thing to do against anybody at 265.
No, yeah, okay. You're right. You are right. Fraziam in the next fight, taking on Luigi Vendramin. I love this guy already. The Italian stallion, but he's Brazilian. Wow.
He's both.
Fighting out of Brasilia, Federal District, Brazil.
Maybe he's Italian and Brazilian.
I love that. That's what I love about it.
What a combo. On the same card as... Wait, that's kind of disrespectful to Vittori if he's not even... Vittori might even beef this guy if he has no Italian heritage. He does look like he has a little bit of Italian in him, though.
You're just looking at a photo, bro.
That's what else am I supposed to look at?
I don't know, man. Okay. This guy's making...
Zaleski's, that's a tough debut.
When was that?
Back in 2018. September of 2018.
137. Let me see what that was.
Wow, it's forever ago. And then his last fight, obviously, being in October of last year.
Bro, watch that at QBs.
100%.
I remember that. UFC fighting at 137, Santos versus Anders.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Nogueira versus Sam Alvey.
Remember me picking Ewell to beat.
Oh, that was one of the greasy split decisions that he squeaks out. Marcos Rodriguez.
And then that was me going.
Look at Oliveira
No.
deep on the card versus Christos Giagos.
See, going back to this is like a time machine. It like almost like brings me back to the feelings. Look, Sherm was there for that. How does
Chase Sherman versus Augustus
getting that made him leave the UFC? That was what made him go to bare knuckle.
Right.
Now he's back, obviously.
What a card! Hector Lombard making the
Talis Lates, Hector. Wow, cards might have been better back then.
And then
I don't know, man. Maybe we're fucking just crazy.
I don't think we're just looking back too fondly. We don't even really remember.
Yeah, we might just be looking back too fondly.
Garbage.
Dog shit. How you doing, Jay?
They're giving us this big gap between the fights. Like, they're doing their Bellator
They're just
style
doing this
here.
big split, eh? I don't know if you see it on your screen.
Taking too much influence from fucking Scott Coker here.
Or you might be having a smoke. It's a good time to have a smoke. They're literally saying PFL was gonna start at 10. Just it's a black screen that just says that.
Yeah, I'm letting y'all rock, man.
But yeah, I think
Appreciate it.
This should be an interesting fight, though. It's got a
Smile killer, brother. We've seen him fight here. Jamie Malarkey, you remember that fight?
Yeah, that was a tough fight.
I think I ended up picking Malarkey in that fight.
I might have as well.
Yeah, I definitely remember. I definitely know who he is.
This is gonna be a tough fight. I think that.
Wait, let me see Luigi. He's debuting?
No.
I don't remember that fight.
I think it's Jessen Ayari. When was that?
2020. Oh my God.
I don't even. Maybe what? What card?
Saturday.
October.
Fight Island though. We definitely watched it. Yeah, we watched that. I remember that.
Yeah, I don't really recall this fight too vividly.
Okay,
I know.
Carlos Felipe and Jorge De Castro.
When the
refs keeps.
I mean the fight that we're actually trying to figure out when that happened.
Whoa, that was a big moth. I hate moths, man. Oh Jesus.
Okay, relax. I'm talking about Ayari. I don't remember Ayari fighting.
Wait, I know.
That's probably the first fight of the night.
Yep. There you go. Head kicking punches. I actually think I remember that.
Well, yeah, I don't really.
Oh yeah, I remember that because we were definitely there for the first fight because we watched that Casey Kenny Highlight a Tang fight.
Well, I think I'll probably end up taking a shot on Luigi then.
Yeah.
I think Zaleski's a tough first out, and I'll take the. I think I'll end up backing him. Is there any? Does Tapology tell us the odds or no?
Yeah, it should right here. What the fuck am I doing?
You're even, so it's pretty much a straight pick 'em. With ZM being the slight
Here,
favorite.
let me see what people are picking. And then the Tapology prediction, people are on ZM 85% by decision, 54%, and Vendramini 46%. So it's going to be a close fight. Majority think ZM's going to win by decision. They 37% have Vendramini by knockout of the 46%, and then 41% of that have the decision. But even 16% have the sub. So I'm thinking I'm going to be.
Vendramini finish maybe, or
no, I'm just going to be taking Vendramini because I just think that like if are you going to get him at dog money, or is it going to be really close?
It's a pick 'em. It's pretty much dead even. It says the odds.
True. So we'll see definitely where DraftKings pre. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
That's some weird shit. And then the next fight we've got a fan favorite of the channel, a guy that I broke down on one of my first videos ever, that I got to we got to kind of go through, and Jay Blue's gonna be back in a second. A guy that we got to go through and kind of look at and watch throughout his career so far, and have a good look at it so far, is Chase Hooper.
Fan favorite.
No, he's not. No, it's a joke. It's kind of a joke. Like because I picked him on one of my early. I was watching the video. One of my early bet breakdowns. I ended up picking Chase Hooper, and I was like, pick the finish.
I took him in his debut.
No, not his debut. The one against the one where you got the late sub where he was losing fucking 3/4 of the fight against fuck. No, I can't even remember the guy's name.
Just pull it up.
Oh yeah, we gotta watch this. I guess we gotta look at this. I don't know why you have fucking.
It's just the stream that's
the Olympic
hasn't pulled up yet because
it was Peter Barrett. Remember that heel hook that he got in round 3?
Yeah,
Slippery Pete.
Peter Barrett was beating him up. For the
Slippery
first
Pete's not even in the UFC anymore.
Yeah, but Peter Barrett was beating him up for the first 2 rounds of the fight.
It's true. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see where he's.
See where the stand-ups evolve to. Obviously, he's been out here training with all these different guys. Over there with Stephen Thompson, he's out there with.
They're giving him
Ryan Hall and stuff like that.
Wait, what? How is this the kind of fight we make? What the fuck?
What?
Whatever. It's kind of a crazy fight. It's like, well, this guy's just splattered losses.
No, yeah, they're trying to throw somebody that Chase Hooper that they can actually beat. Has he been subbed?
So he lost on the Contender Series.
Has he been subbed?
What?
Has he been subbed?
What?
Doesn't look like that.
No. Oh, hell, he's gonna get fucking sub though.
They're only 31. This may be somebody that can put up enough resistance to beat Chase Hooper here.
I don't know. That's kind of been the name of the game now, right?
What's Tapology? What's the Tapology community saying? I'm kind of curious.
Wish I had my little mouse. I could just sit back, fucking bring it.
Because, yeah, we could definitely see some development, but I'm still kind of the opinion that Chase Hooper's still too raw to be...
70% for Cooper, 30% for Peterson, 72% by submission. It's pretty locked.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to go anything too heavy on it, but at a near even, I may throw Chase Hooper in like a prelim parlay just because like, he does have that talent as far as jiu-jitsu goes, and... He does need to kind of have one of those styles, kind of like Orion Hall, and like incorporate that kind of ranged striking where he's not putting himself in the position where these guys who, especially if he kind of does get this win and keeps progressing down the line, like in the featherweight division, like once you start getting into the top 15, top 20, top 25, these guys are going to take his head off. Like, no disrespect to the kid, but like once he faces somebody that can be savvy enough to fight off any kind of Imanari
stuff a couple
roll
takedowns
or anything. But it's not even takedowns. He got fucking Barrett with the Imanari roll, didn't he? Didn't he get him with the knee?
It was a heel hook, wasn't it? Or was it
Imanari didn't do it.
him?
I thought he did, but
I don't know.
It could definitely be wrong. But like I think Peter Barrett and obviously Caceres, who I was all over Caceres when he yeah, sure.
Well, and you answered it. Okay. It was 23 minutes ago. Fucking guy's caught in the time machine. Caught in the time rift. It was a heel hook. I think he got it. I think you're right. He might have dove for it though. Yeah, it was third round.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and like it's Peter Barrett, it's not somebody that's like. He was tired at the time, and it was just sloppy and
slippery Pete.
Yeah,
I actually picked him to win the fight on a lot of my bets, but I had obviously in the bet breakdown.
I definitely had money on a Hooper submission.
Oh yeah,
I think that's
I just had money on the finish. The finish was 1.8.
It might be the same thing this time, where it's like if the odds are worth it, especially if he's near even, just straight, and I can get maybe like plus 200 or something on a submission. I'll bet that.
Dog. Shout out to the man. What's going on, L-Dog?
Let me see if I can even.
Hope you're doing good. What are the chances Shields loses? I mean, this is going to be kind of interesting. We're kind of getting ready. They're on an interim break right now. They're on like a 15-minute fucking break.
Should be starting up again soon, though.
Should be starting up soon.
Apparently at 10 o'clock.
There's still 3 more fights, and then the Shields fight is the main event. It's going to be kind of interesting, though. I think that the chances are pretty low. I'd say they're probably around the 15 percentile range, if not lower. I'd say that she's pretty locked to win it. I think there's a couple angles that this girl wins. She's been grappling, and recently all of her matches have been grappling bouts. Like, her last 7 bouts have been grappling, not even MMA.
I think so, yeah.
So Elkins is definitely ready to get out there and probably implore some of that grappling that she's been learning. So
yeah, I don't think she has any kind of illusions as far as where the fight would take, like, kind of fair if it stays on the hands and feet, right? Like. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah,
probably getting knocked the fuck out. Yeah.
But she's looking to she's not coming to look to just get rolled over. She wants to get this crazy upset. It would be absolutely insane, even though the odds aren't. The odds are more realistic, respecting the fact that it's her Clarissa's MMA debut. But yeah, it would be absolutely insane. I don't see it myself, but hey, you can say we see all these videos. You can say you're doing all the training, but at the end of the day, wrestling's one of those things, like, she is 23 and she's definitely young enough to tack on these kind of abilities, but wrestling's a hard thing to kind of to adapt to, and even if she has been on it for several years now, it's a different level. It only takes one mistake.
And we've talked about it. What is her husband?
I don't know. I'm too big to remind me.
Division I wrestling champion.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit.
They apparently like he coaches her and stuff. Like
but like
he's been training her for a while.
She doesn't some.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
She doesn't get some
like
transient. She doesn't get some transient abilities.
Transfers over. Careful! Stop punching me, man.
But I don't know why I went to what the hell.
Oh man, that's fucking. I mean, I would shit the bed. The PFL card, man. Oh look, if you've been watching the PFL card's been fucking wild. I think we've had 3 or 4 underdog upsets, and it's only.
But I think I might go Clarissa
like
round 2. I think I'll go Clarissa round 2. Maybe I think it might be my prediction.
I don't know.
Maybe she gets some flush. Maybe there's a couple takedowns that get thrown, but once this girl gets a little bit tired, Clarissa goes.
All my betting lines are closed. Classic.
Okay, there we go. Plus 220, 3.2 to 1 for Chase Hooper submission. That'll be my bet.
It's gonna give me the buck. It gave me the buck.
I even like those second. That second and third round.
What are you thinking?
As far as what?
I got that free $1 on Betway, and that's the only betting site that has a fucking lines open. My other betting site doesn't. And I extinguished my like $30 of funds last week.
I don't know, man.
I wish I could bet fucking rounds and shit like that, but I think the chances are pretty low. I think they're pretty low, L-Dog. But would we love to see some crazy MMA type fucking upset, and the legacy be ruined? She's got all the belts there and all the medals there, man. Like, imagine that shit. I think I look like a maniac right now. It's just like my head fucking poking out. It's peaceful.
Oh, I don't know when this is starting up again. I'm just getting track and field here on the ESPN.
It already is 10:03. Fuck.
We'll see. But yeah, moving on through the UFC card.
Yeah, keep going. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, Matt Vrvola versus the late last minute fill-in Terrence McKinney.
The Steamroller
He was supposed to
versus
fight
T-Rex.
He was supposed to fight who was it again?
Who, Steamroller?
Yeah.
Go back. No.
Frank Camacho. Frank
the Tank.
Steamroller versus the Tank. I remember they were supposed to. No, that was set
No.
set previously.
No, it wasn't the Tank. No, you're wrong, bro. That was Potatoes. Remember? And it was supposed to be. Look, Ottman is Zaitar. It was supposed to be Steamroller versus what's the Zaitar's nickname? The Bulldozer. Remember that? Remember? I was like,
yeah.
Imagine that, a Steamroller versus a Bulldozer. What wins that?
No, it was also Look, it was right before that Camacho too.
I know.
No, but look down there.
Oh shit!
It was
I never knew that.
Told you.
You're right.
There you go.
I didn't even know that.
Crazy. The UFC loves all
Tried
these.
to fight Roosevelt twice.
The UFC loves these utility vehicle matchups.
Yeah, these fucking guys with the nicknames like.
But Terrence
Optimus
McKinney,
and
obviously, he just competed in the LFA event last Friday, filling in for this fight. Got the first round knockout, 1 minute and 12 seconds. So.
Nuts, and that was the main event too, man. So, I mean, you get that quick knockout, and you're pretty much ready for a call at any point in time. You get that call, you're taking that step up, and you're going. You're in shape. You're ready to go. A guy like Steamroller, man, you go down through his record.
Yeah, and obviously he had previously got his Contender Series shot and got flying kneed by Sean the Sniper Woodson, who we saw got a win last week. So, man, it's this is kind of his second opportunity here. Short notice. Hopefully the UFC doesn't like.
Bill, you see that, eh? Like you see me highlighting that, though, eh?
Which time?
Lost to Derek Minor too.
Yeah, but yeah, a guy with a very interesting story and a big opportunity right here. I think that. Man, I think he definitely, obviously shown that ability, can finish the fight in the first round. I think that may be worth taking probably a stab at, but my pick will probably just have to be the guy that's didn't have to compete last week, didn't have to make weight twice, and the guy who's been training for a UFC event. So, and obviously has had a lot of cancellations recently too. So, yeah, I'll be probably picking Matt Vrvola. Only we don't really get any props as of right now, but yeah, I'll definitely be taking him.
Yeah,
but I'll probably be if there's good odds first round, I'll take a shot on Terrence McKinney.
I'll probably take a shot on Terrence McKinney too, but it'll probably be steamroller v decision just with the like I don't even remember. I gotta remember Vrvola. He doesn't wrestle though. He could lose this fight. Yeah, he could lose this fight. And he arguably lost that Pena fight. I remember that. And I was like, I thought he arguably lost that. You even said he might have lost that fucking Pena fight.
One of those
Close
fights where
Pena
Pena
fights.
just holds these positions for like minutes on end and stuff like that.
Okay. But yeah, moving on from that, we got Penny Khanzad and Alexis Davis. In that fight, the betting line is fucking Penny Khanzad minus 220 moderate favorite. Alexis Davis plus 175 slight underdog. Are we going to be going with Alligator? No. Definitely not. I've been a big fan of Penny Khanzad. I mean, as much as you can be is when I like her spunk. I like the kind of energy she brings. Not to say Alligator doesn't.
She did kind of get that, but yeah, obviously coming off that upset, Alexis Davis though against Sabina Mazo. I don't remember if she wasn't a massive underdog, but back in end of February.
I don't know. I think that she was a pretty big underdog.
Slight just under plus 200.
Okay.
So kind of similar position, kind of as she is here, but yeah, is it a resurgence of Alligator? I don't know. It's not something. It's obviously a fight we're not going too deep on. I don't. Yeah, I don't see myself touching this fight with anything too crazy, but man.
Wait, what?
We talked about that before, man.
Have we talked about
yes,
this before?
we talked about it back in February, bro. I remember
Bro,
this.
I don't know why
I think I might
keep
even.
looking
Did I
at
take
this.
her? Did I take it? No, I don't think so.
Bro, what the fuck? She's got such a good career.
Oh, one of the best.
Holy shit. That's easily one of the best fucking.
At 20 and 10.
Wait a second.
At 36
Have
years
we
of
talked
age.
about Alexis
Yes,
Davis?
we broke down that fight.
Oh, the Mazzo fight. Yeah, we did break it down. Sorry, you're right. I'm just fucking slipping here. Slipping and tripping. No, you're right. And we didn't know what she was going to look like on the comeback and shit like that. But I was like, remember what I said? I said, wouldn't be surprised if Alexis Davis wins this one. Don't bet on it. That was one of the ones we just didn't pick. We were like, we're not picking it.
Yeah, but I think I don't know if I can't recall specifically if we had end up betting on it. But yeah, it's probably a fight that we'll probably end up staying away from. Alexis Davis has had the ability to have the or get the upset win here. Maybe having a new leg of her career. Yeah, it almost just under plus 200 again.
Let's see what kind of bets I got going on here.
I usually ride and die with the Canadian, so I'll probably take a stab at a parlay if I'm being honest with myself. On Alexis Davis, I think at plus 200. I think she looked pretty decent in that last fight, and I think I might take a shot again. But yeah,
she just grappled though. She just took her back. Remember, like she just fucking grabbed her back. Like,
but yeah,
she just looks for openings.
I'll take the shot,
jumps
but
on your back.
The pick will be Keon's.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying. That sounds good. That sounds like a good idea. Fuck, that's a good career though. Man, that's a hard fight to pick.
I think the line should be
next fight up is another great fight is Hakeem the Dream Dawodu and Movsar Evloev. I mean, that fight's gonna be crackers. Hakeem Dawodu's only taken one loss. I mean, and it's a fight that we've seen him definitely learn from in his early UFC outing, getting guillotined,
developed,
getting caught.
in like it's been 3 years since then. So 3
yeah,
years now that he's been in the UFC.
Yeah, and I mean he's had some fights like the Zuba Tugalov fight. I mean that fight was huge. Him winning that fight was massive.
Yeah, with fucking Zuba taking that 3rd round off there, and obviously he was slated for that absolute. Well, it was gonna be such a banger, him versus Shane Burgos.
That would have been crackers.
That unfortunately fell out.
Yeah, that would have been crackers, but. I mean, we get what you get, and now he's got
an even tougher outing.
Yeah, one of the toughest outings in my opinion. And Movsar Evloev, a guy who's pretty persistent in wanting to pretty much take you down and work from there. So you better be ready for a hard-fought 15 minutes of grappling and working, because that's what he's bringing.
Could be a Dawodu Davis.
I'm taking Movsar Evloev all day. He's one of my guys. All day.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's got that grappling ability. He can
one of the best undefeated fighters.
One of the
best undefeated fighters in the UFC right now. All day. I've said it before.
It's a hell of a test for a guy like Hakeem Dawodu, from especially previous slating with a striker like Shane Burgos to now a guy like Movsar. Man. At just under plus 200 though, I'm taking Hakeem Dawodu. I'm right. It's the odds are against him. It's not a good matchup for him. But I do think he's probably got the power and he's got the speed that he'll land more punches on the hands and feet. It's gonna be tough as hell to keep it there, but
it's pretty much just
he's been out there and he's fought guys like Zuba before. I think he's got his experience. It's not going to be easy, but I think we're going to see a tough.
Movsar doesn't know how to lose, bro.
Yeah, it'll be. I think it'll go decision either way, but and that's the way the odds are leaning. But yeah, I think I'm going to take Dawodu, and I'll probably take him on points.
I will be taking Movsar Evloev on points in a parlay if I make some parlay money. If I put some money on my betway, that's what that means.
With the Canadian. Could do a Davis, Dawodu parlay.
Holy shit!
But yeah, that's a great fight.
It's a bunch of great fights. I think.
But as far as 2 young prospects going head to head.
Yeah, really putting 2 guys on the chopping block. Pretty. Well, they're not really. You can call it too young all you want, right? But then you got guys that have been.
No, but they are.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Neither of them are ranked, are they?
They are in their own sense very young. I believe Mavzar is. Is he?
This is 19.
He's probably not ranked then. Believe that would mean he's
But
not ranked.
no, yeah, this is gonna be especially in the featherweight division. It's tough to do, but
What the? I thought I
it's
swear
pretty
he was
crazy.
ranked.
But yeah, that should be an awesome fight. I could definitely see Mavzar squeaking out he's because like obviously Zuba had a little bit of success, and Evloev's not gonna gas in the same fashion that Zuba did, but.
Mm-hmm.
If we just I think we continue to count, or I'm just kind of counting on Dowd to continue to progress. So we have kind of seen him, and he's got some very slick striking. He's got some power. So
Absolutely. He's
and
one of
as
these-
I said to Pat, with some of these guys like Gavin Tucker, obviously had that brutal first round loss to Dan Ige.
Yeah.
After that, we don't have many guys who are in as far as Canadian fighters who are really showing me that they could be future champions at this point. But I said this is one of the guys. Even though I'm not saying today he could compete for a title and win it, he's not going to go out there and go snatch it tomorrow. But in time, as he continues to develop, he has that kind of potential. He has that kind of drive. But yeah, he's got a tough guy in front of him on Saturday. It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Mm-hmm. He's excellent. He's absolutely excellent. And I mean, that's one of those fights that you get early.
Fight, look at
That's gonna be crazy.
Look at this next one.
Oh yeah, Jojo Calderwood and Lauren Murphy.
That's a good fight, actually.
It's a pretty good fight. I mean, Jojo Calderwood coming off that big, I believe it was that decision win. Some will call it a little bit boring, a little bit, lackluster, but over Jessica Ai, nonetheless, that's a big fight. Jessica Ai trying to make that, kind of resurgence kind of fight, that resurgence kind of win. You just snuck on me and scared the shit out of me. What's up, brother? I'm live right now, man.
Hey, no.
Good, man. You want to peek
What's
your
up,
face?
stream?
Two people watching.
You look
right now.
ripped.
Hey, man.
What's up, dog?
Yeah, clean Saquon. Hit a couple balls.
Nice. I'm gonna hit a bowl in a minute.
Fucking Nets lost though. I'm pissed.
You were perfect though, man.
You know what I bet?
There's
You
this
know what I
big
bet the
break
half
going
unit
on.
Dan? The plus 3.5. They lost by 3.
Let's go. Good for you, man. We've just been kind of rolling through some of the UFC
Whoa,
here.
what's going on with that? Okay, they're probably still not even
And I have
started.
a parlay live. I got a live Nets plus 11.5. Paired that with the Clippers.
You're nuts.
Nice, man.
You're nuts.
But yeah, Lauren Murphy versus Joanne Calderwood. I think Lauren Murphy could win that fight.
Yeah, I think Lauren Murphy wins that
She's
fight.
looking pretty good in her last couple
No,
outings.
She wins. What?
What is this?
The general-
PFL?
What do you mean? Fucking.
I've heard of
talk
Lauren
about it.
Murphy.
No,
Lauren Murphy's
we're
in
not
the
talking.
UFC.
UFC
No,
right
you
now.
idiot. What do you mean? I hope you've heard of her, bro. You've watched her fight, man.
I've seen her
I've
fight many
heard.
times. Sorry, just pull up her lot. Because, yeah, 4-fight win streak for Lauren Murphy. What are they talking about right now? What are they... Yeah, I got that upset. Was that upset win? No, I think she was a favorite in that fight, was she?
Shakarova hadn't lost. She was fucking. Yeah, what are you talking about? I picked Shakarova.
No, she's a favorite.
No, she was.
Moderate favorite, yeah. Not, obviously, yeah.
KGB.
Shakarova, Modafferi, KGB Lee, Borella. Lauren Murphy looked pretty good. I don't think it's, I think, let me just pull up the odds real quick. I think it should be
And JoJo's kind of just off that.
should be an interesting fight. I
Yeah.
think at plus 120, I'll probably.
Also gets that win over KGB.
Yeah, I'll pick Joe. I'll pick Lauren Murphy.
I'm picking Lauren Murphy.
I think
as well.
I think she's a bit crisper on the hands. I don't think JoJo will be able to control her in the grappling. So, yeah, I'm taking Lauren Murphy.
This is the card for Saturday.
Yeah, we're kind of just going over it. How many more fucking fights do we even have? Still got
Seven
not that
more.
many more. Eric Andrews versus Derek Stewart. Darren
Darren
Stewart,
Stewart.
the rematch. I
Screw
mean,
up.
not really much to say about it because it's a what?
I just want to see the fights real quick.
What do you mean you've seen them?
I haven't looked at them.
Izzy, Marvin, Davison, Brandon Moreno. It's crazy, and we're watching it at your house. Leon, Nate for the 5-rounder.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
third
we're getting
fight.
there. So yeah,
Damian Maya,
don't need to
Bilal.
explain it to this guy. He's just about to hear about it right now. He doesn't need to see it. Okay, keep. So yeah,
And
on.
then look, sure, wait, let me go down for a second. We already skipped
Oh
it.
yeah, well he knows.
Hooper.
Chase Hoop.
Is it plus 220 for sub? For the sub.
Oh my god.
He's fighting some
Who's
live.
he fighting? Some scrub?
Yes,
Yeah.
man. 18-9. Some like 31-year-old.
He has any stand-up Hooper's fuck. Unless you can take him down.
He's coming off a spinning back fist knockout run, too. Like, get out of here, man.
He could get Hooper with that.
No,
No,
look at most
he
of his
lost
wins are on the
via that.
ground. Most of his wins are on the
Lost via
ground.
that?
No, he won with that.
Oh.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Oh, shit.
Wait.
Maybe fucking does fuck him up.
It was a nice day today.
Not too hot for you. But yeah, Eric Andrews versus Darren Stewart. I think we've already broken down this fight, no?
Yeah, because we. What do you mean?
Yeah,
We've
and
done it
I
before.
took I'm taking Darren Stewart.
What do you mean? They were already fighting basically. The fight was already taking place. Like, remember they were fighting and like fucking. You could argue.
Oh, that was
Oh,
illegal
was it
name.
that early in the fight?
Oh, the Eric Andrews illegal
Remember?
name.
You don't remember we were on live and I said
yes,
he's gonna.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I said he's gonna knee him again. I said he's the classic. Like it's the
Yeah,
classic.
no, I'm well, Eric Andrews kind of goes. No, I'm still picking with. I'll stick with Darren Stewart.
The dentist.
Yeah, are you switching over to Eric Andrews based on what you saw? As he recovered from the knee to the head.
What?
In 3 months?
You're asking? You mean is Darren Stewart recovered from the knee to the head?
Yes.
Am I swapping over to Darren Stewart? I was on Darren Stewart. I thought.
I'm saying, are you swapping over to Eric Andrews based on what you saw?
Maybe. He was kind of ragdolling him. He was kind of
Not
fighting a perfect
ragdolling
fight,
him, but-
he was just fighting a good fight.
He might just have that wrestling ability.
I think
to
he's just a
stick it
little
out.
bit too big for him, to be honest. A little bit too thick for him. So, I don't know. It's gonna be
Darren
that's gonna be a
Stewart
hard
plus
one for me to call.
120 is a slight underdog. Maybe.
You boy.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm swapping over Eric Andrews. Just don't throw the illegal knee this time. Eric Andrews' decision.
Look at that shit. Oh, I thought it was the exact same record. I was like, holy fuck, that's crazy. Look at it. Like they.
What are you fucking looking at?
You bet. Cash that out.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's just scummy. He's like, last second, he's like, I looked at him. I go, Mercier's juiced. I go, he's winning. We all had it. We both had it healed. We both had the other guy, and Mercier comes out there and he's fucking
You don't need to see all
starched him.
those.
Starched him. All those losses.
Marcin held.
Okay, yeah,
Good thing I
going
hedged
over
it.
that.
Pat pretty much convinced me to bet against the Canadian.
Drew Dober and Brad Riddell. That's
Yeah,
that's
obviously this one was
fucking
booked
really good
previously.
fight. Yeah, we've broken this one down before. I ended up picking Riddell actually.
Yeah,
last
I
time.
think I did as well. This is gonna be yeah, and I think I'll end up.
Wait, I gotta look back on
I
this.
think I'll end up sticking with it. I think that as the underdog, I think that it should be a great fight. I think it'll probably go 15 minutes.
Wait, it was Gillespie that he was booked to fight? No, it's fucked up.
Oh, so yeah, no, never mind. This is just rebooked. That's true, yeah, because obviously off the
Wait
loss
a
from
second.
Makachev, this has just been just a different fight. So
True.
it should be a very close fight on the hands and feet. I don't know. I think I might have to lean with Brad Riddell though. It's gonna be. Could go either way though. I think.
I'm
I
taking
think,
Brad Riddell.
I think it's guaranteed to go 15 minutes. So I think both these guys are tough sons of bitches. But yeah, I think I might go Brad Riddell on points.
Me as well.
On to the next one.
Yeah,
we got
move
one that's
on.
had a bunch of heat around it, a bunch of animosity in the lead up this week.
for-
But Paul Craig versus John Mahal
It
Hill.
feels like there's always some shit surfacing around either one of those guys when they try and come in. Just trying to bring a little bit of something else, which I like. Oh, finally, we got some fights about to start? Is that what they're showing us?
Looks like it.
Fucking right, man. It's getting so chilly out now. Like, what the hell?
you're
Sure, was
just
out in
wearing a-
shorts and a tee. I was like, what a sav, eh? But he was out all day. Sav City.
Yeah, you're just bitching.
I am bitching. Listening from work, fam. This weekend's gonna be a banger. I offer you this. All three of us will be together, locked down, hitting the kill switch.
Sure may not survive the night.
He's drinking. That's what I heard.
What, tomorrow?
I don't know when you're drinking. Drinking at all times. At all times of the evening. That's what I gotta say.
Where's the cash guy? Is it gone? No. It's right there.
But yeah, on to the next. But yeah, as far as this guy's going.
I'm picking John Hill to beat him.
No, yeah, I think that John Hall's pretty good prospect in the UFC. Obviously, got that garbage fight turned to a no contest due to the Mary Jane.
Yeah,
So,
and then had the recent knockout over OSP like we called though. I even called the round 2.
Yeah,
that was a good pick.
Against a guy like OSP who's shown that he's still game at his age. So
that was a good pick. That was one of my first good picks.
Scroll down. Oh, geez.
You've probably seen this fight too. Like that's how many of this guy's fights you've
sure.
probably
I think
seen.
this guy was a bum.
I think you
I don't
even.
know. I think you're probably mistaking him with somebody else. He's good, sure.
Say no. Sweet dreams.
I think you're mistaken him with somebody else. Why are you taking the other guy?
Who's he fighting?
Paul Craig, Beardew.
Ooh. Yeah, I'd probably take Paul Craig.
Really? Huh?
What are the odds? Paul Craig is pretty good, no?
Oh yeah, it's very slick.
Holy shit.
Oh, definitely would take Paul Craig.
What? They said definitely Paul Gregg after seeing that.
Yeah, fade the public.
Yeah,
Fade the
I like that. But
What are the odds?
yeah, I don't think I'm not going to go anything too heavy. But no, I think John Hill is going to be the pick.
Definitely. 3.3.
What's going on right now? PFL Comedy Club. What's all that nonsense? What's all that hoopla?
But yeah, so I guess we're both taking.
Moving on from that though, like when you keep it on going, we ended up having Damian Maia and Bilal Muhammad. Damian Maia getting pretty much his last fight in the UFC. Bilal Muhammad kind of getting a get back fight from having that nasty eye poke with Leon Edwards, who we see in the next fight. So that's gonna be kind of an interesting one. I think it's really no question to me. I'm taking Bilal Muhammad all day to win that fight. The real question being, does he finish Damian Maia? I'd say probably not. I'd say there's definitely it's possible.
He could though. He could.
He
It just depends.
could.
I think it's more so just depending on what kind of shape we see Damian Maia in coming into this
True.
fight. Like,
And
I don't think I'm gonna probably lay too much deep chalk on the decision just because there is that kind of chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that Bilal's got this. I think that he's getting the opportunity. Obviously coming in on short notice, taking that opportunity against Leon. So yeah, I think in this one, especially having that wrestling background, I think this is a fight that we'll probably be able to see a good performance from Bilal and show that he can compete there with those top guys in the division.
I mean, yeah, it
Just getting started here.
begs to ask a lot of questions. What's going on in the next fight too with Leon Edwards and Nate Diaz? Obviously, you got Leon Edwards, who's just coming off that Bilal
Hey.
Muhammad fight. How's it
Not
going?
much.
How's it going?
Um,
Well, no,
I mean,
there's
no
a
one.
break
There's
going on right
this
now.
weird
What,
break.
haven't started yet?
No, there's just a little break in
No,
between
it's
some
been
of
this
the
weird
fights.
break.
Oh.
Yeah.
So who's fighting who?
Well, there's actually it's the
Like a circuit or what?
so it's actually who's considered the greatest female boxer on the planet as of right now.
Female boxer on the
Yeah,
planet?
She's
Yeah.
making her
Multiple
MMA,
time
MMA debut.
World champion.
Really?
Yeah.
What country?
U.S.
U.S. from Flint, Michigan.
She's actually a two-time
That's Canadian.
two-time two-time gold medalist
Really?
boxer. Yeah. So it's actually
Olympic boxer?
so two-time gold medalist, and she's also got she's pretty all the belts, right? All the current
Yeah.
boxing championships
Yep.
she currently has
Yep.
held. So
All the current belts at the
Yeah.
150
pretty big deal.
Yeah.
You guys warm enough out here?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Nice. Alrighty.
All right.
Good night.
Night. But yeah.
Other than that, yeah, there's that Leon Edwards Nate Diaz fight. It's a little bit crazy.
Oh, look at it.
It's kind of a little bit of a question. Like,
My phone.
I don't know why they made it. I mean, Nate Diaz was talking about him being counted out in this fight, and I think he definitely is being counted out. Is it a good fight style kind of for him with Leon Edwards? But yeah, but the scar tissue, the time off, the damage that's been acquainted. I mean, man, there's a lot of that on him already, man. It's been a lot of damage. Other than that, who are you picking in that fight?
Yeah,
I want to kind of just wrap this.
I'm back in Leon Edwards. I think that this is a massive opportunity for him to make a big name for himself, and yeah, like even if we do see an awesome Nate Diaz, I think that scar tissue and what we see, like as soon as we see it, Leon Edwards throw an overhand elbow and it lands clean, like if they let us bet doctor stoppage,
It's
I'm
over.
all
They
over
won't
that.
let you bet it though. They won't let you
well,
bet it on that one.
Well, we have some weird
They
five-round
might
fight.
they might give you something because it's a 5-round fight. You
But
can
yeah, I
just
think
see that.
Leon Edwards KO, TKO, DQ
What are the
Yeah.
odds? Like straight up.
plus 100, or just straight up, it's 1.18 to 1.
Nate Diaz is 5 to 1.
Yeah, sure. He's not gonna win the fight.
Oh,
I think.
you gotta put a little bit on it.
Nah, I think that Nate Diaz is far past his best days for
How old is
competing, and but he just doesn't compete that frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe later.
What's going on,
I
man?
didn't get it. I didn't put the cash.
Jay Blues, how's it going, man? Back right in time for the fights, huh?
Yeah, man. Salute to offer you this, man. Hope you're doing good, bro.
Tyler,
Well, old
I know,
homies,
look at
bro.
him.
we got Tyler
One of the
Diamond versus Brent.
classics.
This is gonna be a hell of a fight.
One of the
Left-hand
classics.
versus. Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap this UFC up.
that
Talk about the
mullet.
fights Going through. We've almost been all the way through it. Now the fights.
But yeah,
Right?
so obviously now getting into the two rematches.
Yeah.
One of the I don't think we've ever had two the co-main and main event where it's two rematches.
And for belts, probably not.
I don't think ever in this fashion, especially
Not.
when you have
You're right, that's-
one
that's a
fight that
good-
was a
that's a
split
good
decision
little-
and one fight that was a draw. No, I don't think
yeah,
ever
it's
kind of in this fashion. So,
Crazy.
but in the first one, it's going to be an absolute banger. I think we could probably see another 5-round war, and but I think guys kind of sort of says without that point, even if we do see Figueiredo fade again in the last couple rounds, which I think we'll see a bit less of because he'll probably obviously not getting food poisoning the night before, probably be a bit fresher in those circumstances. So yeah, I think Figueiredo decision is going to be the play, and I think that's at like plus 200 now. I think that Moreno's got a hell of a chin, and 6 months from now is far enough removed for me, especially for both guys. So yeah, looking forward to the fight. I'm taking Figueiredo decision, but at those odds, I think it is a bit disrespectful to Moreno. It was a very close fight, and I think if he can take his best shot again, it's going to be a very interesting fight. If we see a very fluid, best version of Moreno, guy's got some fluid boxing, so I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
I don't know. Something about me in my
What are
head
the odds?
sees
Plus
Figueiredo
200
being a
on,
little bit more heavy
Moreno.
this time on the
Straight up.
ground, looking to try and keep and trap Brandon Moreno when he gets him down there on the ground. Maybe looking to use that little bit of exercise in those positions. I think it's going to be hard. Obviously, the punching and the damage that we've seen, like me and Dan were talking about earlier, that's normally acquainted with a guy like Figueiredo, wasn't really shown in that fight, man. Like Brandon Moreno, Assassin Baby, ate those shots, showed that Mexican spirit, that Mexican warrior spirit, and just walked through those shots and was a warrior in that fight. And that's what produced, one of those top fights at the end of the year for us. So, I mean, look to see nothing else, nothing but a top fight this time as well. I'm still going with Davison Figueiredo. It's just the way in which I'm going about it. I mean, the last time I ended up going with him to win by submission, and I think this time I'm going to go with him winning by submission. Davison Figueiredo by submission.
Minus what?
It could be an absolute war, though. I mean, obviously it will be, like the punching, but I have to think that a guy knows, okay, I'm not just gonna go in there to I'm a terror. I'm a guy who was once getting talked about moving up, and now this guy's been thrown in my line to, kind of stop me from moving up. I think at this point he's really gonna look to put a stamp on this one, look to show that there's levels above him in the rest of the competition, even if there was questions left to be answered in the last fight. I mean, I think they're gonna be answered this time. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, this fight's gonna be a wild one. I offer you this. It's gonna be massive. And Leon, and you're right about the earlier comment. Leon does deserve a super fight, like a 5-rounder against Nate Diaz. I do think he does. At some point need a need to get a payday, need to get a win, need to get some fandom, need to maybe even, I mean, we're not going to call it hijacking fans, but, you know, get some people acknowledging how good of a fighter he is.
Well, it's
Even if it is against Nate Diaz, it does get kind of stifled in that kind of hole.
Well, it's like one of those situations where the UFC is just setting up. Well, it's like, so obviously either we're building Leon's name off Diaz, or if Diaz somehow wins this fight, then we're throwing him right into Usman. Obviously, either way, whoever's fighting this is after Colby fighting Usman. So, yeah, should be interesting. But yeah, I think Leon's gonna look awesome. That's what I think. I think he's gonna have this. It'll be a career performance and a career-defining moment for him.
Is there a date for Colby Usman?
No, I don't think so.
Not yet, I don't think. I don't believe. But these are good questions. Yeah, it's going to be definitely a really good fight. And then obviously the main event, UFC Middleweight Championship, Israel Adesanya finally returns down to 185 pounds to take on Marvin Vettori in the,
Well,
the
finally,
famed...
it's pretty quick, honestly. Pretty quick turnaround, even though it's not like he's
building
up
right.
weight or anything. But
no, you're right.
pretty
Returns
obviously trying to get that probably taste out of his mouth and the thought out of the minds of the fans. Probably.
Absolutely.
Big star like
And
that.
trying to get a big win over Marvin Vettori here. I think that's going to be... It's going to be a big fight. Like, I mean, Marvin Vettori, he's only got 3 losses in his career. Izzy's only got the 1. They both fought each other. It was a close split decision fight. Now it's going to be in a 5-round fight. I mean, it's going to be in one in which both guys get to kind of put everything on the line. Obviously, Izzy coming off of a loss. He could be more dangerous. He could be a little bit more tentative. It's going to be kind of interesting, right? Like, Marvin... We've now seen a blueprint, even if the guy was at 205 pounds and was much heavier than Adesanya. We've now seen a blueprint as to how you can beat him. He's not unbeatable. He's not, he's not Superman. So, I don't know. It's gonna be kind of interesting. I don't think Marvin Vettori necessarily possesses the hands and the ability to evade punches on the feet. But I think there's some tools that he does have. That's for sure. There's tools that he does have for sure. And like even with the whole kind of that ability to keep you there and do damage and maybe not necessarily open up a position in a lane for you to get out. I mean, I don't know, man. It's going to be kind of interesting. A lot of people saying he doesn't deserve the shot. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to end up having to pick Izzy in this fight. I don't think Vettori ends up getting it done this time, but it might be worth some underdog chalk this weekend. It might be.
Yeah, I think I'll probably end up taking a stab at Vettori, but yeah, no, gun to my head, Israel Adesanya he's going to win this fight. I think based on this kind of one of the things that based on his like stardom and hype to date, like he can't really kind of afford to lose 2 in a row, kind of, especially in kind of the fashion that Marvin Vettori would end up winning this fight. It's like
Look at all those wins before.
What are you talking about?
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was undefeated in MMA,
there's
MMA
the
previously.
2018 fight.
But anybody's beatable, and obviously Marvin Vettori did win that 3rd round. Marvin Vettori, I don't even know if he even fully believes his narrative is saying, "Oh, I won that first fight." I think he's just trying to build this fight. Like I think those first 2 rounds pretty obviously went to Adesanya, but he had success in that 3rd, and it's a 5-round fight. So
that's what I mean.
If I was asked you, Serge, who's probably developed and evolved more since that first fight, it'd probably be Marvin Vettori. But at the same time, I think Israel Adesanya probably underestimated him a little bit since heading into that fight. Probably it was Izzy's 2nd fight, right, in the UFC, right?
I believe it.
Yeah, 2nd fight. So yeah, I think we could see something crazy happen, but no, I think that Adesanya could even potentially finish him. I think he's definitely made that very clear that he wants to make a statement. He doesn't want to he wants to kind of erase all the question marks. So yeah, it's a tough thing to do, and it's not like Adesanya has that accuracy. He doesn't necessarily have that overwhelming power. We've seen a lot of the guys are able to have gone to the distance with him. So yeah, it's gonna be tough, but yeah, Adesanya's got to be the pick.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll be taking a stab though. I'll be taking a stab at Vettori.
I might. 5
lie.
points for sure. Could definitely be worth it.
Like
Bro, imagine we
split
get
decision.
3 5-round wars that all go the distance in the least boring way. 1 hour, 15 minutes of straight fire. That's what I want.
Well,
Imagine.
I'd be very.
Let's hope
I'd
for it.
honestly, I'd be very surprised if Leon Edwards last 25. I'm not sorry. The Leon Edwards
Yeah, that's the
Diaz
only.
fights
Man,
last
his
25.
eyes look fucking like they're already about to blow, man.
No, but it's just like in.
They really do. I was watching the embedded. They look like they're already about to start
But
leaking.
Leon Edwards, literally, his bread and butter is those overhand right elbows. He loves those. One of those connects, it's only a matter of time.
I hear you.
So, I kind of like that, like maybe second round, third round, Edwards. So, should be interesting. It is crazy when we get three 25-minute fights, and especially when it's not like it was supposed to just be the co-main last time. Now it's like Diaz is obviously still forcing his hand. He's like, I'm always the main event, blah blah blah. So they'll giving him his appeasement, but yeah, should be a great night of fights. Obviously, they're giving us a great pay-per-view on Saturday night.
Oh, I'm fucking. I offer you this. If I'm working, I'm bringing multiple flasks. Is what he says. There you go. I wish I could get that on camera. Armard, real quick, you were just dangling that long limb out there, bro. Come on, bro. Get ready, bro. Imagine Robert Whittaker doing that shit to
Get ready
you.
for Saturday. Oh, but no, it's gonna be a great card.
It's gonna be a great card. I'm super excited. I'm ready to watch it. I'm ready to go. I don't know. Do we stay through and commentate all the way through this Clarissa Shields fight, or just cap this? Like normally an hour 20 fight, guys, is like kind of like the normal gig.
Yeah, I think we probably.
Cap it.
Yeah, I think we probably
And
people have heard
we'll-
us yap on for long enough.
That's what I mean, and it is getting kind of
But yeah, everybody, make sure you tune in for it's a very historic moment, I think, in MMA.
yeah, obviously
the
we're all-
biggest
we're all
biggest
gonna be
boxer to
watching it.
ever transition over to mixed martial arts. So I'm looking forward to it, and everybody else should be as well.
What do you mean, Clarissa Shields?
Clarissa Shields, man.
Clarissa Shields.
Shut up,
Holy
bro. Okay, yeah.
shit, man.
Or we're gonna fucking close this so
Holy
we can actually
shit.
just kill Sherm. So.
Oh my god, it sounds crazy. But I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight, man. This has been Fight Guys episode 11. Appreciate J Blues for coming out, even if it was a little bit of a short time. We haven't really
Yeah.
just kind of been chilling
Peace.
for a little bit.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, everybody. Appreciate it. It's been a good time. The fights are heating up right now too. So everybody go tune into ESPN. ESPN2 currently. PFL is currently live, and they will be seeing the Clarissa Shields fight. It's going to be it's going to be a crackers fight. Even hopefully we get to see something cool, and we get to see something good. I offer you this. I really appreciate you coming out, man. Hope
Yeah,
work
peace
goes
out.
well,
Offer
man.
you this. Yeah,
Hope to
take
see
care of
you-
yourself,
Hope to
man.
see you this Saturday, man. Or hope to see you at least in the tune in, man. Hope work goes well. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate you, J Blues, and everyone take it easy.
Yeah, thanks
Peace.
for tuning in, everybody. Take care.